It was a bright and peaceful morning in Stickman City. People were shopping, children were playing, and everything seemed perfect. But suddenly, boom! A thick cloud of smoke covered the entrance of the city's biggest jewelry store. Out of the smoke appeared the famous master thief, Shadow. With incredible speed, he grabbed diamonds, gold bars, expensive jewelry, and bags of cash. The alarm echoed through the streets. The frightened shopkeeper shouted, "Police! Police! Catch the thief!" Shadow laughed and sprinted away with a heavy bag on his shoulder. Just then, Police Officer Jack arrived on his motorcycle. "Stop right there!" Jack shouted. Shadow looked back with a grin. "Catch me if you can." The chase was on. Shadow raced through the busy market, tossing banana peels behind him. Jack slipped, but instead of falling, he flipped through the air and landed perfectly. The crowd erupted in applause. Trying to escape, Shadow crashed straight into a vegetable cart. Tomatoes, carrots, and cabbages flew everywhere. One juicy tomato landed right on Shadow's face. Everyone burst into laughter. Shadow wiped his face and kept running. Jack accelerated his motorcycle and launched over a pile of wooden crates. He landed right in front of the thief. But Shadow quickly disappeared into a nearby warehouse. Inside the dark warehouse, silence filled the air. Jack carefully searched every corner. Suddenly, Shadow swung a metal pipe. Jack dodged just in time. Thinking quickly, Jack grabbed an empty metal bucket and threw it. The bucket landed perfectly on Shadow's head. Unable to see anything, Shadow bumped into a wall, then a barrel, then a mountain of wooden boxes. Crash after crash echoed through the warehouse. Jack couldn't stop laughing. Furious, Shadow pulled the bucket off and charged again. The fight continued until Shadow escaped onto the rooftop. Jack followed without hesitation. The two jumped across rooftops at incredible speed. Shadow grabbed a rope and swung across to another building. Jack grabbed the same rope. Snap! The rope broke. Both heroes came crashing down, only to land safely on a giant inflatable advertising cushion. They bounced high into the air before landing back on their feet. The chase continued toward the city's main bridge. Shadow was almost free, but Jack blocked the road. "This ends now," Jack said. The final battle began. Shadow threw powerful punches. Jack dodged every attack with perfect timing. Then, Jack spun into a powerful kick. Shadow flew backward. The money bag burst open. Gold, diamonds, and cash filled the air like fireworks. Trying to stand, Shadow accidentally fell onto his own handcuffs. Click! His hands were locked. Shadow looked down in disbelief. "Seriously?" He sighed. Minutes later, the police chief arrived. The stolen treasure was safely returned to the jewelry store. The entire city cheered for Officer Jack. The police chief proudly placed a gold medal around Jack's neck. But suddenly, the medal broke and fell to the ground. For a second, everyone was silent. Then, the whole city exploded with laughter. Even Shadow couldn't stop laughing. Jack smiled at the camera and said, "Crime never pays, but laughter always does." The end.
Like this video. Subscribe for more Stickman movies. Watch next, Stickman Prison Escape.